Matt Holstein here from IM Project Partners. Whether you are a new or seasoned leader or someone who started a business as a one-person sole trader and worked your way up the ranks, as any business or project grows, so does the importance of highly functioning teams. We all know that teamwork makes the dream work, but understanding the science behind teamwork and how individuals work together can ultimately define the success of any project or business today and into the future. So why does teamwork matter? With the pandemic well and truly changing the way businesses operate, a remote working culture has often led to fractured teams, a lack of connection and disjointed working practices. Therefore, building and maintaining inclusive, collaborative and trusting teams is more important than ever. Is your team isolated or siloed? A common sign of dysfunction within a team are isolated individuals who operate in silos. This single focus should sound warning bells for all team leaders and business owners. More than just an inconvenience or an unpleasant working environment, isolated teams are made up of individuals working towards their own goals. This isolation is often the catalyst for workplace issues that can potentially jeopardize the success of a project or worse, the future of a business. When team members are isolated or fail to work in synergy, the separation can lead to the following pitfalls for a project or a business. Usually customer service standards fall. An internal blame culture can originate. Output and efficiencies are impacted. Relationships with key stakeholders are impacted. And individuals work for sole gain and not the growth of the bigger picture. All results are usually short-term. Now more than ever, regardless of the location or responsibilities, individuals must come together to achieve the best outcomes for a business or a project. What can we do to connect an isolated team? Regardless of the project or service a business provides, no individual has the complete skill set required to help a business growth or a project succeed. Teams must work effectively together. In reality, three common problems stop a team from performing at its best. First, sometimes leaders don't have the practical knowledge to lead effectively. Leadership skills aren't instinctive. Internal promotions combined with fluidity within a role can often mean a team leader is not well equipped to get the most from individuals. If a leader hasn't been taught how to build trust, deal with conflict and manage discipline or motivation, the lack of practical skills will naturally contribute to a decline in team performance. The leader will need specific leadership training to help create a united vision for the team. Second, lack of trust. A trusting environment where team members can feel safe to admit mistakes or ask for help is essential. Trust is a key ingredient. Without it, team members will hide mistakes, avoid sharing ideas that help others succeed, and fake harmony and success. As a team leader, pay attention on how your team reacts to constructive feedback or criticism from yourself or fellow team members. If they get defensive, your team highly likely lacks trust. Third, artificial harmony. Artificial harmony occurs when individuals who work together agree outwardly to avoid conflict, even though they don't necessarily support each other's decisions. While artificial harmony can make a more pleasant working environment on the surface, it can also lead to a lack of trust and put all team members in defense mode. Energy is then spent protecting oneself rather than working towards shared objectives. If you lead a team and any of these issues are present, the individuals in your team might have all the skills to get the job done, but they are unlikely to reach bigger picture milestones. You can clearly see if a team helps projects succeed or a business grow by identifying whether short and long-term goals are consistently achieved and if a positive culture exists. Another aspect to consider are leadership styles. Ineffective teamwork can harm productivity and stunt the growth of the business. Fortunately, it is possible to turn a team around by identifying the leadership style of their manager. In the context of leading teams, there are multipliers and diminishers. A leader will fall often into one of those two categories based on their view of their own personal intelligence. Whilst multipliers acknowledge intelligence in all team members, diminishers assume they are the only individual with the intelligence required to solve problems and to achieve goals. Multipliers will always get the best results. They encourage every member of the team to reach and extend far beyond their potential. On the other hand, diminishers stunt personal and professional growth so that employees will rarely work to their full capacity. 3 core actions can help any leader increase the efficiencies within the team. First, building trust. Second, providing clarity around goals. And third, identifying and encouraging behaviors required for individuals to work well together and to achieve goals. How to build trust? There are many ways to encourage the feeling of trust. First, acknowledge that trust is a feeling and cannot be commanded or forced, and building a circle of safety is vital for team performance. Next, help individuals get to know each other by facilitating team lunches, social catch-ups, one-on-one meetings, and the list goes on. As a team leader, provide support to your team and apply empathy. Make your team part of the decision-making process and avoid a micromanaging leadership style at all costs. Define the common goal. Every team member should play a part in defining a shared vision that they believe in. Individuals should connect with the vision and understand how it benefits both the project and the wider organization. Short and long-term tasks should then be identified. All team members should contribute and have the capacity to monitor progress and to create accountability. Giving and receiving feedback, communicating and allowing every individual to be a part of the decision-making process will foster motivation and spark passion. Define appropriate behaviors. Ask your team members to list behaviors that will lead to better teamwork as a behavior guide. Open communication about positive and undesirable behaviors will bring an awareness of how to act appropriately within the team. Creating a healthy team takes time and consistency, but it is possible to turn a group of siloed individuals into a highly functioning team by understanding a bit more the science behind teamwork. To foster your skills in leadership and teamwork, browse our courses online or contact us today to discuss face-to-face training options. Everything you just watched is also available as a written blog post on our website. If you enjoyed this video, please share it far and wide and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on any future content. Thanks for watching and see you again soon.